Brenda Hayes sat at the long oak dining table in her sister's Boulder mansion, her plain sweater standing out among glittering dresses. Laughter filled the room until Gloria leaned forward with a smirk. "Still chasing those little business dreams, Brenda?" she asked. Their father chuckled. "You need a real job like your sister." Brenda smiled faintly, hiding the sting. "I'm doing fine, Dad." They laughed again, not knowing the power she quietly held behind that calm expression. Earlier that evening, Brenda had driven her old Toyota up the winding hill to Gloria's mansion. She remembered how it all began, late nights coding an education app in a tiny apartment. When Google bought it for $30 million, she thought her family would finally respect her. They didn't. Over 10 years, she built a $950 million investment portfolio. Yet to them, she remained the dreamer. She whispered to herself, "Let's see who's really dreaming tonight." As appetizers arrived, Gloria began again, her tone sharp. "We just closed a $150 million deal," she announced proudly. Their father raised his glass. "That's my girl." He turned to Brenda. "So, what's your latest project, dear?" She smiled politely. "A few investments here and there." Her cousin Mark grinned. "Do those even make real money?" Brenda bit her tongue, whispering, "You'll find out soon." No one heard her, but inside, she felt a quiet fire ignite. Later, Brenda stepped onto the balcony to breathe. The mountain air cooled her frustration. She opened her phone, her portfolio glowing on the screen, $950 million in assets, and 51% ownership of Vital Tech, Gloria's company. She remembered the day Gloria begged for funding years ago when no investor believed in her. Brenda had saved the company secretly through a hidden firm. "You mocked me while I carried your dream," she muttered. "Not anymore." Her phone buzzed. It was Sheila, her oldest friend. "How's the dinner?" she asked. Brenda laughed softly. "Same old story, I'm a failure." Sheila's voice turned firm. "You don't need their approval. You built an empire. If they can't see it, make them." Brenda exhaled. "You're right. It's time." Moments later, her portfolio manager texted, "Ready for liquidation if you approve." She stared at the message, her heart steady. Then she typed, "Do it." Inside, the laughter continued. Gloria boasted about Vital Tech's upcoming IPO. Brenda sat quietly, phone in hand, watching her sister's confidence shine like glass ready to shatter. William, her manager, called back. "Brenda, are you sure? This move will expose you as the majority shareholder. The market will crash." Brenda's voice was calm. "I'm sure. Execute it tonight." She ended the call, feeling an odd peace. For the first time, she no longer needed their acceptance. 30 minutes later, Gloria's phone started buzzing nonstop. "What's happening?" she whispered. Her face turned pale as she read her messages. Brenda sat still, sipping her water. "Everything okay?" their father asked. Gloria forced a laugh. "Just a work issue." Brenda turned toward the TV and mirrored her phone. Her portfolio appeared on the big screen, $950 million, 51% of Vital Tech highlighted. The room fell silent. Brenda's calm voice broke the stillness. "That's me." Gloria's voice trembled. "You're the one selling the shares? You'll destroy everything." Brenda met her gaze. "I built everything you brag about. You just took the credit." Their father stood. "Brenda, stop this madness." Her mother's eyes glistened. "Think about your sister." Brenda's tone hardened. "You never thought about me. You called my dreams childish. Now you'll see the cost." Moments later, the TV flashed. Vital Tech stock drops 30% after major shareholder exit. Panic swept the room. Gloria clutched her phone as calls poured in. "Please, Brenda," she begged, tears welling. "Call it off." Brenda shook her head. "Respect isn't begged for, it's earned." Her father shouted, "You're being selfish." Brenda stood tall. "You taught me that success means control. I finally learned how to use it." Her phone rang. Denise, a young founder Brenda once funded. "Thank you for believing in me," Denise said. Brenda smiled softly. "Always." Weeks later, Brenda sat in her modest apartment, sunlight streaming through the window. Vital tech was gone, Gloria disgraced, and her parents had texted apologies she never answered. She was investing again $300 million into startups that others ignored. Real dreamers, she called them. She looked out at the mountains and whispered, "I'm free." She didn't need revenge anymore. She had respect her own. And for the first time, Brenda truly felt unstoppable.